Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome back to me. I'm Jazi Farhan. And today, I would like to present my presentation because of this is the final exam of academic speaking and this is the last time. I do hope all of you find there and good luck for all of my friends. Okay, directly. My title for my presentation that is analysis of student pronunciation in speaking performance. So the main point we will talk about the pronunciation. Next, from the first page, we will talk about background of analysis. So what is the background of analysis that I put it? That is, I will tell you about it is a research that is using the qualitative method, and this research that is or this analysis, the object that is the speaker from the Student University of Muhammadiyah Tangerang, and the result of this analysis that is for we know about the problems of student in pronunciation, and for we know about the how to they speak with the limited vocabulary because of the English in Indonesian is the second language, and for we know to knowing how to pronounce words properly from the student. Okay, next, the second page that is definition of pronunciation. So what is the pronunciation? From my PPT that is I take to reference that is the first from Ping in 213 and the second that is from Ebru Atakdamar in 214. Ping said the pronunciation that is the act or result of producing the sounds of speech including articulation, stressing, and intonation. And from the second reference, Ebru Atakdamar said the pronunciation that is the refers to the way in which we make a sound. So we make a sound pronunciation, that's the main point, is how to pronounce properly or well. So that is the point of pronunciation. Next, and the third page that is talking about the aspect of pronunciation in my analysis. In my analysis, the aspect of pronunciation, I take a four aspect that is according to Ebru Atakdamar in 214. So what he said, there are four aspects. That is the first, fluency, and the second is accuracy. So what is a fluency? Fluency that is how it flows, or when you are speaking, that is flows, and efficiency when you express ideas. The point from the fluency that is it that I explained before. And for the accuracy, what is accuracy? Accuracy, on the other hand, demonstrate your ability, use of vocabulary, a grammar, proper use or punctuation, use of verb forms, past, present, future, and the other. Or how to use, or the main point, you are using the grammar properly, but that is in speaking performance. And the third, that is intonation. So what is intonation? Intonation that is the high or low tonality That is when you are speak or you are talking, you have to using intonation. Like for the example is in the music, we know about the intonation. We know about in bahasa Amin that is nada, like na 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 na. That is the intonation. That is the third point. And the last point, that is stressing. So what is stressing? Stressing, that is word emphasis, or stressing is one element that has an important role to improve the quality of pronunciation in English. So stressing, that is stress when you say in English using that is important to improve your quality in English when you speak. That is stressing. Or for example, we can say, "Hey you." When I say you, that is the one of stressing. And the next page, that is how to assess the student pronunciation. I wrote in my paper or my PPT that is there are 6 points, and with the first point, that is the researcher asked the sample to make presentation and record in a video. So for me, and how do I assess the student pronunciation? The first step is I ask the video for analysis, and the second that is the research analysis the video. So I directly, when I got the video, I analyze it directly, and the third that is the research takes note the words that it's pronounced by the sample to analysis. So when I got the video and analysis, I wrote the some of the words for sample, the errors pronounced or the wrong pronunciation. And fourth, that is the research makes a conclusion of the video based on the result of the students' correct and error in pronunciation. And after that, I make a conclusion for that the video. And five, that is a researcher search the material to make the paper, and after that I try to make the paper for make to fix that the analysis. And the last that is makes the presentation that and the last that is makes presentation like this, like I presented now. That is the assess student university, also assess student pronunciation. And next, and this table, that is the result from my analysis or the result from my analysis the video. This is from pins and how to get a score, and I use this. For first table, that is criteria pronunciation, there are four for scoring the speaker's pronunciation. The first, that is poor, average, good, and very good. Poor, that is when I listen the speaker's pronunciation and I got the wrong seventh error. On a poor, when I analyze the video speaker, if I got the 7 wrongs in pronunciation, for poor, that is when I got the error pronunciation until 12 or more, that is the speakers poor in pronunciation. And then if the speakers is only got a 7 or 11 wrong in pronunciation, she got average. And the third, that is good. Good, that is when the speakers got 4 or 6 mistakes in pronounce. She will get a good. And if the speakers is only 1 until 3 mistakes in pronounce, the speakers will get a very good in score. But for my analysis, that she got, or the speaker got, score in average. And next page, that is a research method. I using 3 research methods. The first, that is qualitative, that I explained in the first video, and the second, that is descriptive case study. So I using descriptive case study, and the third, that is a table system like that I show you before. And next, research findings. The research findings from that I using the research method, that is fluency is a 50% and accuracy is 70% and intonation is a 50% and for stressing is a 50%. Yeah, this is for table of table system. This is the research finding from the method that I explained before, and the last, that is finding conclusion. For conclusion, I got a 3 conclusion, that is from this research, pronunciation skill is really important, and there are 4 points that is the important. That is the first, fluency, the second, that is accuracy, and the third, that is intonation, and the last is stressing. And for based on the data analysis, can be concluded that students' problem speaking skill is a limited vocabulary. So the student university, the problem that's only a limited vocabulary, and they never practice English. So the problem that is make the pronunciation is unwell. And for reference, you can read. Okay, thank you. That is the last for me. So thank you for attention, and see you next time.